So first up is a tweet from Bits and Chips, who has been known to kind of make comments about when things are going to be launching every now and then. And from their tweet that they put out on Saturday saying the X570 mainboards will be ready by the end of the month. Stay tuned, the coming of Ryzen 3000 is close. That's pretty intriguing, especially since we've had X570 motherboard filings with the EEC. We've already seen Asus and Gigabyte's full lineup already leaked. And with the potential rumor that AMD is going to be launching something on May the 1st to celebrate their 50th anniversary and then unveil the rest of the lineup at Computex, all of it's kind of lining up in a nice, beautiful little package. And then we have more reports coming out from Guru 3D that AMD will be holding a partner meeting on April 23rd in this month. Yeah, April's this month. Good job, Brett. To kind of disclose everything about Ryzen 3000 and Navi to all of their partners to get them ready for the launches as well. Now, this is probably on the marketing side and not on the engineering side, since we've already seen filings from the partners for the motherboards and all of that kind of stuff. So this is more just like, hey, this is how we're going to try to push the brand. This is the things that we're going to want to push over all of the other stuff. PCI Express 4.0, first 7nm CPUs, kind of just wreck NVIDIA and Intel by being like, yo, we beat you to 7nm, is my guess of what Lisa Su is going to say in this meeting with that accent specifically. Yo, what up, my partners? Oh man, that's terrible. I'm gonna stop that right there. But you know who's not gonna stop? AMD, because this is an AMD segment if you're following. Anyways, there's been a report of the amount of CPUs that have been sold in the German DIY PC market, and it looks like AMD has been just trouncing the crap out of Intel for the past several months, with their peak sales coming in at 71% of the total market, with Intel beating them, Intel having 29% all the way back in October. But then in March, it's still pretty dang good, with them coming in with 69% of the sales and Intel only having 31%. And this is just a continuation of a trend that appears to have started in July of last year, AMD taking the reins in at least one specific market, the price cuts on the Ryzen 2000 series CPUs, the fact that Intel hasn't really released anything of good value, and it doesn't appear that there's anything coming out from Intel in the near future that could really compete with AMD on value. All kind of indicates that, yeah, for the most part, it seems like people are just buying AMD CPUs when it comes to mid-range gaming PCs. Maybe not if you're going for the best of the best, you still get the 9900K, but if you're looking to build the best bang for the buck, something that's gonna work with the 2070 or 2080, you pick up a 2700 or a 2700X, and then you're Gucci. And then there's been some unveiling of mysterious, at least according to this Tom's Hardware article, Kato system SoCs coming out from AMD. These are likely going to be the new embedded processors that AMD is releasing with 8 cores and 8 threads, and it looks like they're just going to be pretty SoC, because they're going to be based on Zen Plus, not Zen 2, but they're going to be fast, especially for like mini PCs that are all supposed to be coming out. And then let's talk about a new rumor coming out, which is AMD's response to what Intel's been doing on the Cascade Lake side of things. They announced a 56-core CPU a little while ago. That's Intel did, and it appears that the latest rumor coming out about their EPYC server CPUs is, while they might not double their cores to 7,000, what they'll do is actually increase the PCI Express lanes on the EPYC server to 162 per chip, based on PCI Express 4.0, which is pretty fantastic. That's like 80 more lanes than what Intel has on their Cascade Lake. So that's insane. And especially if that trickles down at all to something like a Threadripper, where you're getting, let's say, 128 or even 96 lanes, that would be pretty fantastic for content creators and anybody who needs an add-in system, or anybody who's using multiple graphics cards for like render farms, and you need all 16 lanes because graphics cards are going to be so fast, because Navi is going to absolutely destroy the PCI Express 3.0 bandwidth. I have high hopes for everything. Coolness.